How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Carlson here with another episode of The Last of Us. It's episode 5 of season 2, with, sadly 2 more episodes left to go after this one, so, but I'm excited to see how we do conclude things. I do kind of have a bit of a feeling how we're gonna, end things, but we are, being introduced to new kind of, characters and whatnot, to kind of expand the story, as the last episode, I think Isaac was his name, we got introduced to him, and we kind of learned a bit more about the Seraphites, which was the first time that they were named, I believe, considering, how I led with the joke, Robin Hood and his merry men. They're not so merry, believe it or not. So, yeah, I mean, to be fair, with what went down in episode 3 and all of that, you thought, okay, well, are we going to be sympathetic towards this group? And I think episode 4 kind of proved that wasn't going to be the case. So, yeah, but some dark moments, especially with the torture sequences and whatnot, but some, light-hearted moments as well in that last episode, especially when it came around to Dina and Ellie. Dina revealing that she was pregnant, and, there was just that beautiful take on me, right? So that wasn't intentional, but no, it was really, really beautiful. So I'm looking forward to getting into this episode. So with that said, it's episode 5 of season 2 of The Last of Us. Let's go.
First treaty might be broken. He's dealing with that now. If it's war again, we're gonna need all the soldiers we have, so he's wondering why you apparently killed some of your own men.
Oh shit. Were they infected? Including Leon.
Infected here or there, nothing we couldn't handle.
But there was something new.
The basement.
Yeah.
B1, B2, B3. We were expecting the worst, the kind of environment they like. Plus the old timers said down there was where they brought the first cordyceps patients in 03.
Jesus.
On top of that, we had an access problem. I thought maybe he had been bit.
Nope.
I said, Leon, were you bit? He said,
I wasn't bit. That's the strangest thing. It's in the... Oh, it's airborne. Love it.
Resolve the situation permanently and heroically.
Yeah, but...
You were dead.
I mean, losing Leon... It's a killer, but... Jesus. We might have this dance with Leon again at some point, because, I mean... If they've been infected, if the virus is, of course, airborne and all of that, I say if, then there's a good chance that he's just chilling with, with some of the other, lovelies down there, since 2003.
I'm gonna leave you alone now and go and explore the rest of this place, because you're smart as fuck, and you're figuring it out.
Ellie.
Yes?
These two need to stop. My heart. Shimmer's... speaking of, guitar, Shimmer's still at that place. Thinking about Joel, isn't she? Joel's just pressing on her mind.
The hospital's maybe a quarter mile from there. Nora should be on the first floor, far end of the north wing. Wait, how the fuck do you know that? They never shut up. I hear everything. Morons. Middle of a fucking war.
They talk too much.
Yeah, so it's good. They're overconfident. It gives us an edge. It does. But what we're doing is reckless, so kind of a wash. If we were to leave now, it'd be
Reckless is her middle name.
And I don't have a mom or sister anymore. Ugh. But since everyone's past is fucked, and we've all heard everyone's fucked stories,
she's got a point.
Goes? I don't know.
Not well.
Raiders? Whatever reason Joel gave those people to do what they did, he didn't deserve that.
Ooh, shit.
What if I hadn't snuck out?
Oh.
What if my mom and sister were beaten to death and if he had gotten away?
The way that she's comparing the situation.
I promise you, I would have hunted him down forever.
Shit.
Forever.
Revenge is the name of the game. Oh. But damn, the way she compared that, like, to... Oh, how similar it was with Joel's death. And the situation as well, if he got away.
That door's open. And nothing's come out to kill us. Yet.
Yet. We only just got here, like, 2 seconds ago.
I'm gonna take a peek.
Yeah, you should do that. Because you're the one who can't get infected.
She's got a point.
Crazy. And that's exciting. That's one of the reasons I love you. But
All right.
I do want to make it out of here.
You love me?
You heard what she said.
Oh, I know.
It's very, very eerie. Ooh.
Do you hear something? Lots of windows in here. Let's be careful.
Yeah, maybe try position the torch just in case. Oh no! Oh my god! Okay, that's.
And why is it hiding? I think it's a smart one.
Yeah, it's those
Wanna stop me at the
stalkers.
supermarket.
Let's go back the way we came.
If we run, they're gonna chase us.
Guys, we are leaving. Okay. Oh shit balls! There's a reason why the WLF was like, yeah, we're not dealing with this place. Well, having her in here was a good idea. Then again... Shit. Oh! Wait. Hey, Jesse!
What? No.
She's okay.
Dina.
Trust me, I didn't think it was you.
Oh, wow!
I'm trying to fucking talk to you right now.
You came alone?
Shimmer told me.
No, me and Tommy.
He's pissed.
We split up when we got to the city, cover more ground.
Tommy!
You send you after her.
For the night, meet up with Tommy, and then we all go home.
No. Ellie.
Uh-oh. Ooh, but Ellie's gonna be remembering that talk about Dina. About when she lost her family. Shit. Isn't this Seraphites? There are other drinks out there other than the Kool-Aid juice, guys. Oh no. Oh, Christ's sake!
I'll leave them away. Get her out. Go.
Oh no!
Go.
You won't get away, Wolf.
Oh no. Look at that. Look at that stare though from good doggo. From Ellie. That's I mean, obviously we know her intent, but that is yeah. That is very vengeful. Oy.
Put that shit down.
Oh
Hands
no.
up. Turn around.
Oh no, Ellie! Oh shit!
Or maybe you should have stayed the fuck out of Jackson, Nora. Where's Abby?
Oh, that the tension, the hatred.
At night, I still hear his screams. It was a terrible thing, the way he died. Yeah. Yeah, the little bitch got what he deserved.
Oh yeah, you're dead. You're dead. Oh my god! Get her! Oh, shit. Oh, no. This is where we put the term "fuck around and find out" Nora to use. Oh no.
It's open. The fucking shaft is open.
Yeah, this is where people are going to be bricking it because it's like, oh shit, and Ellie's none the wiser. See, like, the little spores and all of that. Holy shit. Oh my god. This place is just death incarnate. The way he's gushed. Oh, there's Leon! Shit! The way that he just... Oh my god, seeing the spores emerge from it. Jesus. Shit. Yeah, this was not... So, it was either die or die Nora's choices.
Stupid bitch. The immune girl, you're real.
And you're dead.
Yeah. Where's Abby?
Joel shot him in the head. That's what he did.
Shit. All of this info just hitting Ellie like a brick.
I know.
Not exactly a golf club, but, it'll do. I mean, it's shaped like a golf club. Damn!
Where is she?
Shit, the vengeance on her face, though, is just tantalizing. Jesus! Yo! Going all Batman there for a second.
Hey, kiddo.
No!
Hi.
Why? Why? Are the writers just trying to fuck with us here? I hate it here. I hate it here. This is not... This does not help the morning, okay? Everyone just fell to their knees. I mean, my heart. Oh. I'm in pain. I'm in pain. I'm in severe pain. God damn it. Wow. That was great to watch. Yeah. Hoi. I do wonder, like, how much of the next episode is indeed the penultimate episode of this season, so yeah. So yeah. No. You know what? New headcanon. And I'm not being serious with this, but maybe I am. Maybe I'm Delulu. No. Ellie just woke up. Everything that we've seen from episode 2 onwards up until this point has all been a blur, has all been a dream. Ellie waking up, she's just had a really, really bad nightmare. And now Joel's alive. Joel's fine and well. Yeah. So that's my new headcanon. That's it. No, but it's obvious. We're obviously going into flashbacks and all of that. I do wonder if that's going to tie into, I think Eugene was his name, because I know he's, with what we've had in the first couple of episodes and whatnot, that kind of played a bit of a massive role in all of that, so, yeah, but, yeah. Like I said, Ellie's woken up. The events of episode 2 to this episode was all a dream. It was also one massive bad dream. So, how I wish. Yeah. The writers will pay for their sins here. No, in all seriousness, though, again, it will be very interesting to see where things will go in terms of, you know, how much we are going to be focusing on present day. Because I think I made a mention, may have been last episode, as well as episode 3, I think it was. But I did make a mention that, okay, well, I kind of expect, since, you know, season 3 will carry over bits and pieces from the second game, I can imagine that any kind of fulfillment of trying to get revenge against Abby, we won't explore that further until you know, season 3. So dare I say, we might not even see Abby until season 3. So yeah, I mean, she has been going after her group, the group that was there in Jackson. You know, she's going after them one by one. So Nora's just the first. Yeah, so man, I feel like she may have pissed off quite a bunch of people when she said, you know what, he deserved it, and all of that. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, she was dead either way, so she wasn't going to. I mean, she wasn't going to bargain in terms of, okay, well, let me go. I'm sorry, etc. But again, sorry isn't going to cut it. You could plead and you can beg for mercy, etc., but it's not happening. So, yeah. And that's it, though. Like, she was in a bit of a rut, because that's why I was thinking, is Ellie gonna let her suffer slowly and all of that? Considering that, I mean, I even said it when Ellie did confront Leon. It's not like he's alive. You can't even call that a state of living. So this would, like, either way, Nora's fucked. But there is the quick way, or there is the slow way. So yeah. But it's just very, very apt, though, that she was going to choose something that was akin to what Jill went through in terms of her choice of weapon, even shaped like a golf club as well. So, yeah, but yeah, Nora was not, yeah, that was, yeah, that was uncalled for, with her saying, "Oh, you know what, deserved it." So, but it's going to be very interesting to see where, like, things will go with I mean, further with Ellie's story, because I mean, Nora, like I said, Nora's dead anyways. And yeah, I mean, the way that she told about, did you realize what Joel did? Did Nora tell Ellie about, you realize what Joel did on that day? And you know, the fact that she says she knows. I mean, obviously, you kind of got the idea that she did find out about the lie. But even so, I mean, you're not going to be vulnerable whatsoever. Like, even if she wasn't aware of the lie and all of that, and this is, like, first-time information, it's not like she would bend, like, she would cater to that vulnerability that, you know, Nora wants her to feel. So, yeah. If she's going to go out, she's going to strike hard. So, funnily enough, that's what Ellie did. So, yeah. But that was just, that was just absolutely messed up, though. I mean, she did seal her fate going into B2. But I mean, yeah, she was like, for her to say that, like, Joel deserved it prior to that, before we had that chase. Yeah, she really sealed her fate there and then. So, but she literally did in B2. So, yeah. But I mean, what else can you do really, apart from, you know what, you got me, I don't want to go in there. So yeah. But if anything, she knows she's screwed either way. So if I'm going down, you're going down with me. Except she didn't realize at first that Ellie was the immune girl. And then, of course, she went into that room and then, oh my god, you're her. You're the legend. So, yeah. I gotta say, though, when it came to Ellie walking into the abandoned B2 level, it was just really, really well done. And I loved the lighting as well. Of course, it was going to be apt, red for the theme of revenge, wasn't it? I mean, yeah, it had to be done. I mean, you gotta say as well about the facial expressions that Bella was giving off, like especially when she was zoned in to that revenge, was just very, very haunting. And you could tell like something has been switched in that moment when she saw the hospital on the outside. I'm like, oh shit. Like the face that she pulled was just like, okay, this is where shit's gonna hit the fan. It was very terrifying. So, great portrayal there from Bella. But like I said, the design in the B2 hallways and all of that were just absolute. Like the amount when you saw the entire room filled with cordyceps and all of that, it was absolute. Like there wasn't an original piece of the wall that stuck out. It was just filled with cordyceps, and it was just very, very haunting. But even then, just the visuals in itself was just very grotesque and very well done. Like I said, with the cordyceps themselves, that was just great work visually. But even seeing the spores as well, it was just... there is that sense of dread, I would say. I'm not going to lie, I kind of felt a little bit sick seeing Leon breathe out the spores and all of that, and you could see it, because it just... Yeah, it's just so haunting. So it low-key made me a little bit sick seeing the spores, so when he was breathing them out. It's like I was getting sick as well, like in terms of breathing in those spores. But yeah, it was just really, really great work in terms of, like, especially going into that last, 5 minutes in terms of the design. So yeah. So it was just really, really, great stuff. As well as, of course, when they were in that warehouse before Jesse showed up as well. Just seeing that many stalkers was just absolutely... Oof. Because that's it, though. Ellie has just danced with the one, and they are... not that the infected are easy to put down anyways, but, I mean... Just seeing, 5 of them is just like, holy shit. So, yeah, thank God for Jesse showing up. So, yeah. But, yeah, it was really, really great stuff. And of course, with this episode, it did show, further evolve the threat of the cordyceps, of course, with that beginning. I had a feeling that we'd see Leon again, because that's it. He's just made some new friends down below. So, having the time of his life. Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, surely that's going to lead to something bigger, though. Especially with it being airborne, and you saw how frantic the WLF soldiers were when, Nora opened the shaft and all of that. Yeah, how frantic they were. there's surely got to be something bigger to build upon that in terms of like, okay, well, this is pretty massive stuff in terms of like, okay, if shit does hit the fan, this could be like this could be taken up a notch in terms of because obviously we're not doing this dance with I imagine with Abby for however long this show's going to run for, but I mean, yeah, like I said, the set design for the B2 wing was just horrific and well done. So, if that got out, like especially the whole of Seattle getting infected, yeah, that's probably gonna be absolutely tantalizing to watch, but also very, very scary stuff. So, yeah. It was just really great stuff this episode. Like I said, especially with Ellie just going, well, she went all Batman, like, where is she? To Nora, but with Nora, I mean, she said that Joel got what he deserved, so I think maybe the same might apply to Nora here. So, yeah. But speaking of, like, with Joel, I did love that talk when we were going into Dina's backstory. Dina just continuing to be very, very impressive this season, I would say. But going into that backstory and then comparing the situation with, Joel and, with that whole idea of if he deserved it or not, it was just really, really great stuff. I mean, obviously, the whole thing when it came to Dina talking or making the comparisons to Joel and all of that, it did come at the whole it was a distraction, wasn't it, in terms of seeing all of those Seraphites, I think it was. So yeah. It was just very, very it was just very, very I mean, sad stuff to learn about obviously Dina's past and all of that, but just to be like, look, he didn't do, like, with what may have happened and all of that, it shouldn't have happened, and I would like, there is that empathizing with Ellie on her current war path against the WLF, Abby especially. So yeah. But it was just really, really, really great stuff. That, like, little talk about, I mean, sad, but great stuff to peer into Dina's backstory about her mom, and yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, it was just really, really, great. Again, there does seem to be that indication that Tommy is here as well, so we're going to see him. Great stuff. Which I kind of had a feeling that would inevitably, like, obviously with Ellie and Dina going after Abby and co. I mean, there's going to be that whole situation of, okay, well, surely Tommy will want to, chime in. I mean, they did take his brother from him, so yeah. But of course, there is a bit more of a. He has, not to say that what Ellie and Dina are doing are, I guess, totally reckless. It is understandable, and even Dina said that, like, even at 8 years old and all of that, if that person who killed her mother and her sister got away, I would have hunted that person down forever. So, I mean, Joel meant the world to both Dina and Ellie. So, obviously, there's going to be this idea of, okay, well, surely Tommy should chime in, but at the end of the day, as well, Jackson's not going to run itself, and Tommy's a very instrumental figure in terms of keeping that place afloat. So, and it does suck, but again, Tommy, I do feel like, has a bit of that responsibility, but at the same time, you're going to be wrestling with those thoughts of, look, I need to do something. I mean, Ellie and I mean, Jesse did of course save Ellie and Dina's skins, but there's still going to be that notion of, okay, well, they are out there, and at the same time, I also need justice to prevail in my eyes because my brother was taken by these degenerates, and yeah, so it's going to be that wrestling. It's going to get too much where he's like, you know what, fuck it, and then him and Jesse can just march to Seattle, and yeah, so but it was great to see Jesse again, and to come to the rescue. But yeah, really, really great stuff this episode. It was just really yeah, it was just really, really you know, chilling stuff, like especially towards the like final 10 minutes. I mean, even the WLF guy that was getting his insides ripped apart, I mean, that was very, very haunting as well. So especially with, you know, Ellie and Dina furthering their knowledge about the Seraphites in terms of, you know, they might be a little bit unhinged, because at first they would have probably had sympathy given the fact that obviously they are seeing all of these bodies and all of that. There was even that message, feel this bitch, and along with those bodies, and that's it. They had no real reason to think, okay, well, the Seraphites are the bad guy, and then there's that moment, and it's like, okay, so maybe these guys are a little bit cray-cray, right? So, yeah, but, like I said, from there onwards, it was just very, very tense stuff. And it worked really, really well, in my mind, because of the fact that, I mean, not just is Ellie just fully focused in, fully zoned in on that revenge and all of that, and, you know, like I said, Bella did a fantastic job portraying that, but you know, just exploring that section as well, that was talked about at the very beginning of that hospital, and just seeing how messed up the whole situation is. Yeah, so yeah. There's also the whole idea as well that, because they did make a mention about the basement, they brought well, they got patients from 2003. Which is nearly like a free, because isn't this 2029, the setting? So that's basically nearly 30 years worth of cordyceps goodies there. Like, I'm not just talking about, of course, the area itself, but in terms of, you know, how the tendrils may have they've been surviving for that long. I'm talking as well about patients, about people who are probably going to be in a state of limbo, I would say. So yeah, 30 years is just mental. So I don't want to see the ramifications of that, because I imagine it would be pretty ugly. So yeah, but because that's a long ass time to inhale, you know, shit like spores and all of that. So good times, but yeah, this was very tense, like especially towards the end, like I said. So really great stuff. But yeah, awesome episode. I'm gonna be checked out next episode because Joel. Yeah, we got Joel back, but at what cost, right? Absolute audacity of the writers. But I am looking forward to the next episode. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right. If you want to check out more of my content, you can also subscribe to my media feed and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!